Well, hello, everybody. How are you doing? It's a beautiful spring day. It's Holy Saturday, so nice day out there to enjoy. The birds are out there doing their thing. We got the plants starting to regrow, and we got to look back at yesterday, realize that yesterday being Good Friday, we looked at the catastrophe of death. There is no question about it that death is a bad thing. However, we do know that there is going to be a rebirth. So we talked yesterday a little bit about these 7 words of Christ, and I was thinking about it, and my wife asked a question. She said, well, why do they call it the 7 last words of Christ? Because aren't they really phrases? And that is a valid point. The 7 last words basically just, they're describing words, a set of words, or 1 word, or 20 words, whatever it is. So each one of the phrases that we went over yesterday, whether it be I thirst, or Father, forgive them, for they know not what to do, that each one of those is a set of words. And I guess maybe that's a better description of what we were talking about. So hopefully that helps a little bit on that. So when we're talking about the 7 last words, they were not specifically 7 words, but 7 sets of phrases that did occur on Good Friday during the crucifixion. So what I'd like to do for today also is just sort of talk about rebirth and growth. Today on Saturday, we're doing nothing. There's no masses. There's maybe a few little blessings and things like that, things getting ready for Easter, but no real liturgical activity, shall we say. So we're preparing ourselves. We're getting ready. We're waiting. And let's face it, waiting at this time of the year is a big part of life. We want to go out and have the lilacs all bloom, the tomatoes ready to go, the beans coming off the vines, apples, etc. And all of them are coming up, blooming. They're starting their little part right now. They're not really doing much, but we have to wait. We have to nurture all these good things. Nature works along with side of God. So theology and nature do work together. So we should really look forward to this time of anticipation. We now know because 2,000 years past the time, Jesus Christ is going to rise from the dead. He's going to be resurrected, and his glorified body is going to be out there talking to people, seeing people. And that is our great hope for our entire lives. In the same way that the birds are chirping behind us, and they're working on setting up their lives. They're going on creating new life. They're going to be placing their eggs. They're going to be going in from the birdhouses and the little nests and all that they make. But it's all there for the anticipation of their children coming out. That's where we're going to be looking at this next couple days. And so as we continue with that nurturing and growing, we're going to be looking at various ideas that come with that. We don't want to just stop doing everything today. It's too nice of a day out there. We enjoy it. It's sunny, it's lovely, it's beautiful. You can look at the trees and you will see plenty of greenery starting to pop out. This is sort of that hope that we're all looking forward to tomorrow. The hope for Easter. When Easter comes, it's going to explode with beauty. It's going to explode with everything that we need. But for now, we have to nurture some of that. We have to move forward. We have to be willing to take a step back and look at the big overall picture. See what needs to be done. Do we need to clean up the yard? Do we need to go ahead and clean up ourselves? And I still got those couple days that we can take care of, and we can go to confession anytime we need it. And that's a very big part of our spiritual lives. Preparing ourselves for that just as well as preparing our gardens. The garden of our soul is so much greater than anything that we can understand. We need to go further and deeper in our thinking, not just black and white, this is what's happening. We need to sit there and enjoy every bit of life that's giving it to us. We love life. We want life to be there. So let us go out to the garden. Our garden can be some plants, some fertilizer, getting the ground all ready to go, to get those seeds going, get our plants put in there. Obviously, people are off doing all sorts of things today. We can hear dogs in the background, we can hear the birds, we can hear the bells, we can hear so many gorgeous things. That's nature saying God is important to us. We should also then be important to God, and we are. We have to make God number one. So let's start with that. And as we continue on with our growth, continue on with our lives, we can fertilize ourselves. We can go ahead and make sure that our lives are pointed directly toward God. That's where we want our lives to be. That's where we need our lives to be, pointed toward God. So today is Holy Saturday. We're going to go through today, prepare ourselves for the great celebration that's going to be tomorrow. Tonight, we will of course have the vigil with all of the new people coming into the church, getting their baptisms, their confirmation, and their Eucharist all at the same time. It's an amazing process we're going to go through tonight. But enjoy that time. We have a beautiful liturgy that started on Thursday and is going to work its way all the way through tonight. And then tomorrow, the Lord will have risen. He will have truly risen. Tonight, we prepare for the great feast that is tomorrow. So we'll see you later. Take care of yourself. God bless. Bye-bye.